Here we go. For some reason, that my mic... Alright. So, looks like I had some mic issues, and turns out my computer wanted to switch everything. So, well, that would be interesting. Oh well. I mean... Well, it looks like it was my mic. It looks like the computer... What happened was the computer switched it to an audio. So, yeah. Alright. Well, I did like, what, 10 minutes of talking to nonsense. But, I mean, I was mostly just reading out and then, yeah. But at the beginning of the video, I'll put it... at the beginning of the video, I was talking about how cool it was that Monster Camp is now out. And I need to get that so I can play it. Because I really love this series. Alright, let's go back to this. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with an idea for a great gift. Let's see. Usually I'm the one who will give the good gifts in a relationship because I pay attention to every detail a person is and every fact, and I will remember it. And trust me, my phone has so many tabs open with links and all this, and I'm price watching everything. If you look at my Amazon wish list, you'll see half of it's just stupid stuff that I like that I'm like, why did I ever like this or whatever? Or I have it off to the side. That's about 40%. The other 60% is gifts for everyone else. Because I try to keep them on the side, price watch them, and once they go into a good deal and everything, then I buy them. Let's see. Anything fire? Let's see. I don't think so. I would just do that because, yeah. Because I don't really get drugs as gifts. I don't have the means of giving drugs.
Let's do this!
Alright, these stats are not the greatest, but since, as I was saying before the mic decided not to think well, I am going to, what's that? I'm going, alright, I'm gonna go to try to get an event. So let's try to get a little bit more money, which the nice thing is, you just click over here, there's the stats for money. Alright, the day you spent some good old time at the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems to be like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares? This time it paid off, so fuck it. You gained 2 money. Alright, let's see who the computer... Liam has got. Alright, looks like... since when the last answer I chose, it looks like Scott's gonna be the one I'm gonna be going after. So, I'll try to make it up for Scott, but also try to stay true to the event. We'll see. You look up to find Liam and Scott waving their phones at each other's faces. What about this one? Nah, I definitely swiped left on that one, bro. But that's my best picture. But it's not even a picture of you. It's just a photo of a stop sign wearing a top hat. That's artistic. I don't know, maybe if it was a picture of a fire hydrant? Well, it's not if your pictures aren't in any way superior. What are you doing in this one? Smiling? See? Unacceptable. But I like smiling. Are you sure it's wrong? Of course I am. Look, I'll even braided it impartial third party. You're renowned for your Tinder success. What's your secret? First of all, I've never been on Tinder, so you know. I don't even know how to work Tinder. All I know it involves swiping and then you hook up for like a night and then you possibly get killed on there. I don't know. Don't smile with your faceless jaw and smiley face on your bare chest. I shocked and amazed with a customers. Let's see, my creativity is. Saffron mustache and enigma? I never heard of it. I mean, of course. Yeah. Agent Yawn strikes again. I mean, of course I heard of it. I'm the only one who's ever heard of it.
but I got a new phone and my settings got all messed up. So do you think you could transfer it to me?
Oh, well, I guess I got Liam from this. Liam was clearly impressed by your filter game, but don't expect him to ever mention it again. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Nice thing is doing these quests for when you go one place to get some stuff, you can get more. Alright, let's see. Should have enough money. So you up there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome. Alright. So this one doesn't have as much as compared to the second one. Let's see. You could take a corpse to prom. You'd be 1,000 it prepared to be an idiot to make mistake. Ghost costume, other classics are idiots. So I kind of was doing the fanfiction one, but it didn't really go too well. Like, I did it on accident. Let's do the corpse.
No refunds.
You know what? All profits are made donated to a good cause. The good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet. So I know that all the characters will probably mention how I'm carrying around a corpse, and apparently I could go to prom with the corpse too. So that would be cool.
Let's do this.
All right, now I have a corpse with me. Let's go. Charm is in the gym, so let's. Oh, my fun really sucks. Never mind. Going to there. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalated so much, but one point is there are like 300 people. Someone summons a demon from a nightmare dimension that the consequence destroyed the fabric of reality, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. So what do I get my fun up for? Alright. You notice Liam dating and talking to each other. Maybe you're just a little jealous. You decided to join them.
Ugh, I know, right? The entire concept of slaying is barbaric. Radically motivated and deep-rooted, an abhorrent colonial mindset. And their outfits, black on red, it's like bad cosplay as a fashion statement. It pisses me off. I'm just pissed off that they get such a cool name. You know, if I murder a dude, and I'm just a killer, but if one of them murders one of us, they're a slayer. Slayer is a metal band. The Killers is just a post-pop baby shit. There was a time when I would have hotly debated that the genre classification of killers with but they're popular now, and so are obviously garbage. The same goes for Slayer. Someone really ought to put an end to this. A correct practice. Man, he uses really big words for me. Gosh. You mean by murdering all the Slayers? We tried that, David. We've been trying that for literally centuries. No, what we need is a new initiative, something fresh, something modern, something like... Liam seems to be drawing a blank, but you're not. Your idea is simple yet effective. Murder all the Slayers, a massive PR campaign letting people know that every cool person in history was either a vampire or a demon. Let's go with this one. Yay, creativity. You had me at massive PR campaign. And you lost me at cool person, but then you got me back with history. Oh, I can't wait to educate. Oh, I cannot wait to educate the ignorant public. For the example, did you know that Caligula and Jack the Ripper were the same vampire? Yeah, everyone knows that. But did you know Virginia Woolf was a demon? Yes. A Room for One Zone was originally titled A Doom for One Zone. Oh. Well, you got so much research to do. Come on, Damien. Let's go to the library. Fuck! You
You've doomed Damien to his own personal hell, but Liam's on cloud 9. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. Alright, we need to work more on fun. So, because I'm super low on that. Alright. During the day of recess, you start half an hour early, casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him the hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know the one. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story, but by the time you're saying where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turn it into 2 fun. While doing all that, you be carrying around. Yes! I was waiting for this. Alright, while doing that around, you've been carrying around a newly acquired corpse. This was a totally normal thing to do. But some people seem to think otherwise. Oh boy, here we go. Gotta just change things along. Okie dokie, artichoke. Alright. Oh no, it's the 4 most hateful people in the school. I can understand these 3, but Polly, she's like chill to the max. Ugh. Why are you carrying around a corpse, idiot?
Psh, what shameful display of disdace.
Yeah, what a noob. Carrying around corpses is for noobs.
Oh, a corpse! Oh my gosh. Oh, a corpse! I love corpses. Also, I'm super drunk.
Okay, the 3 of them are most hateful people in school, and Polly. As the school's social elite, we disapprove of this. I'm head of the hierarchy, and I can't condone such stupidity under our domain.
I'm the taste of the hierarchy, and I don't appreciate such pure use of a corpse. Also, lesser known fact about the corpse. Corpses, they smell.
I'm the fist of the hierarchy, and I want to punch you because punching people is what I do.
I'm Polly, and also I'm like super drunk. So, whatever Vera says.
Yikes. Despite your disregard for stupid social conventions and school hierarchies, you feel the urge to please them. Maybe because that's what this game is all about? Ooh, 4th wall. When you bought this corpse, they totally told you it was a fashion accessory and that they were absolutely not trying to dispose of a body. But now you're trying to feel that they might have fooled you. No time to lose. How can you convince them that the corpse is actually a very hot fashion accessory? Trivia fact about fashion, of course, is one of the largest worn on your head. Quick, put the corpses on your head. So, shallow social creatures respond only to status. Rip brand logo off the most high-end accessory you own and put on the corpse. So this one's gonna rely on my stats. My creativity is not that high, but my smarts is pretty high, so we could go with that. Oh, thank goodness. Swiftly, you gathered the corpse and placed it on your head. Your classmates remain silent, looking at you. The tension is great. You do your best to look serious and fashionable. I think what Midori is trying to tell us is that the corpse is a hot fashion accessory.
Yes, indeed. Most fashion accessories are worn on your head, hats, glasses. Hats, glasses, earrings.
Hats? Dude, you said hats like twice. I think it's cool how she's wearing a corpse on her head and she's still like really cool about it.
Fuck! Like, I'm like a big time drunk. Like tomorrow my hangover will have a hangover. Wait, am I tripping or is Midori wearing a corpse on her head? I mean, I did a bunch of super shrooms earlier, so I might be tripping.
You're not tripping, Polly. Well, you are tripping, but also Midori is in fact wearing a corpse on her head. And you know what? She is doing it in such a confident way. I hereby conclude that a corpse counts as a very high fashion accessory. It would also be a pretty convenient way of disposing that many corpses my ventures might or may have not produced.
I agree. Confidence is what really counts. When deciding something is completely non-hygienic and nor healthy,
Still drunk! And so all of them signed the decree that establishing a corpse is an acceptable fashion accessory as high school social bureaucracy requires. Today is a bright day that you have a corpse in your possession. You gain 2 charm and 1 smart. Alright, well, I'm smarter now than ever. Still gotta go do some fun.
Let's do this.
Alright. Do I want to buy something else? But I don't have that much money, so I can't. Polly or Dan? We're kind of going after Liam now, so I guess I might just go with that route. I don't know. Alright, let's just stick with the Liam route. When you arrive at their table, you find Polly and Liam aren't eating. They're just taking pictures of their food. Welcome to the Do Not Eat, so we just take dope food pics, baby.
we believe the food is like heavy concentration. Machinery should be seen, not tasted.
Yeah, I mean, like, have you ever tasted heavy construction machinery?
Have you?
I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of blur. Like, last Saturday.
There will be plenty of time to chronicle your sex exploits later, Polly. Right now, we need to focus on the food pics.
While Liam and Polly were busy bantering, you were busy arranging a dope food pic of your own. And now to complete your masterpiece. Food pic, but instead of food, it's just a bottle of whiskey and ketchup on it. Food pic of Liam taking a pic. So meta. Oh. This one's creativity, this one's knowledge. Do that? Oh! OMG! Yes! I love liquid lunch.
We don't eat or drink. That's why I allowed you at my extremely cool food pic table. How do you even drink liquor?
Duh! I make it a live person drink it, and then I possess them and suck the drunkness out of them, obviously.
I suppose that's not too terribly dissimilar to how I get drunk, but why? Why put ketchup on the whiskey bottle?
It counts as a food. You can't just drink a bottle of whiskey without ketchup on it for lunch. That wouldn't be a meal. You can't argue with that logic, nor do you want to, because then how would you justify getting drunk at lunchtime?
Let's do this.
Also, heads up, like, Vera and Polly are one of the hardest people to go to prom with. Like, in the sense of, like, all the girls are super hard to, like, go to prom with. Because, yeah, just how their personalities and all their stats. Like, I know one time I had super good stats for Vera, and I just tanked. So, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just do more fun, because that's my lowest stat, and then we gotta go back to boldness, which is going to the bathroom. That day during recess, you start a half-an-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small, magical Latino cat who seems to be a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are used to calling him Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, but now everyone defines him only by his size, magically, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him as just a simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there were around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom sequel. In the Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. We're gonna get that one? Can we get that one? Because I'm about to go look up online to see that camping one. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories you gain 2 fun. Looking around, you see Damien and Liam arguing about whether black metal is better than death metal. I don't think I know what black metal is, to be honest. Suddenly, Damien stops arguing and sniffs the air. Shut up. Do you smell that?
Yeah, smells like Christian Dior and plot armor.
Oh, fuck. It's me, dickheads, and I brought enough crucifix and holy water for the whole class. That's another outfit I haven't seen her in. I need to read more lore on. I want to find out more lore on her. Because I've never seen her outside of her slaying clothes. Oh, lucky me, I've been meaning to finish my take-home final for AP murder. Go ahead and try to kill me. I'm the protagonist, bitch.
She's right, unfortunately. This well-trod territory, we are, as I say, pretty fucked.
Screw that. You got a way to save Damien and Liam without killing anybody. All you have to do is bring everyone to tears of the mind-shattering guitar solo. Throw a brick at her head. How's my bold? Bold isn't that high, so. Alright, good thing my creativity is pretty decent. You pull a guitar out of your ass and start shredding. The faces of those standing nearest to you are melted all the way off. Luckily, none of those people are important to this game.
The part reactions are truly astonishing. I would buy this on limited edition on vinyl.
This is metal as shit! Like it if Mechagodzilla fucked a volcano full of Vikings. There's some fan art for you girls. And the volcano had a baby, and then they fed the baby to a fucking snake. What? You mean I'm not the most awesome thing on the scene anymore? Forget this. I'm out of here.
Joke's on her. She was never the most awesome thing in the scene.
News of your insane guitar skills spread throughout the school. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Alright, yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom and RL, I actually need to go get some boldness. So, it literally is in the bathrooms. I also like the backgrounds here. Man. No one try to call that unless they get the area code and such. I don't know. That day you skip class and just hang in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. After your previous adventures, now corpses are acceptable and quite hot fashion accessory. You become a well-known trendsetter, advocating for your beloved corpse. Life is now all fancy and busy. Luckily, you have your sexy secretary to help you with all your new tasks. Miss Midori, we have a problem. If you assumed your sexy secretary, try saying that 5 times fast. Gosh. If you have assumed your sexy secretary had to be a female, then shame on you. It's been linked that Vogue's next issue will include an article titled 10 Reasons Why Wearing a Corpse as a Fashion Accessory is Not Chic and Probably Also a Crime. I did some research and found the journalist. It's a bro called Frindor Fedora. What should we do, boss? As Vogue rules, the only way to substitute journalists is by outdrilling them duel to death. Sometimes people need a little push in the right direction. Kill his family and send him their severed heads as a warning. I would do this one. Bold. Way to go, boss. Nothing like a friendly reminder to show people you care. Let me schedule the murder in your agenda. You keep Scott out of the murder because he's too pure for that. He is. He's such a good boy. You take care of it. You take care of yourself because you're a responsible young adult. And that's all you care about for taking care of her own murders. Soon after murdering Fedora's parents, Boss, it worked. The Fedora board changed his article title. Read, Here today, I woke up to an unexpected surprise from Midori, the well-known trendsetter and corpse advocate. I was sure the whole corpse thing was getting old, and yet Midori sent me a whole new vision. The vision of corpses was home delivery came in a smaller, more portable size, and they were even customized for me. I have to say, maybe there's more to corpses than I first thought. I'm wearing these as edgy earrings. Bruh. That's like so levels of awesome. Hooray! Corpses are saved! Hooray! Corpses are saved. This guy is really wearing. Is this guy really wearing his parents' severed heads as earrings? Today is a great day. No consequences for murdering 2 innocent people, even though it was documented in a magazine. And you also gained 2 fun and 1 boldness. Alright, next we gotta hit up his creativity. But it's lunchtime, so who can be grumpy at lunch? I mean, there have been scenarios where they have been grumpy at lunch. So, since I'm just going around, what voices should I do? Do you guys want to hear Vera and Polly, Damien and Liam, Scott and Miranda, or the Brooklyn Witches? I don't know actually if anyone's watching, but go ahead and just reply into the chat and let me know which ones you guys want to hear. Because I'm trying to debate that myself right now. Let's see. Who do I choose? Maybe we'll do. Actually, I haven't done Miranda this round, so we'll just do Scott and Miranda. You waltz over to Miranda and Scott's table to find them peering suspiciously into a burger. Secret sauce? Secret sauce? What dread mystery do you conceal?
Awesome, bro.
Whoa, do you think the secret sauce can talk? Cool. Hey, secret sauce, what are you made out of? No, Scott, my question was rhetorical. Awesome, mine was loud. No use. We'll never discern the active ingredient of this delicious secret sauce. Unless you have an idea, Midori? Blood of your father's enemies, Miranda. That's why it's so delicious. You're overthinking this, Scott. It's sauce made of secrets. Oh, so this one I get to choose who I'm gonna romance. Do I want Scott or... Let's just go with murder. Blood of the air people? I didn't know that the high school cafeteria cared about my family's ancient rivalry. And everyone knows the air people bleed candy syrup and barbecue sauce. I should have known. You know, I don't normally eat food myself. I have served to that, but I may have to make an exception. More blood? But I eat blood all the time, like pretty much every full moon. Scott's a little disappointed, but you don't care. You're busy sharing a saucy burger with Miranda. Alright.
Let's do this.
Creativity, so I gotta go to the theater. Because we need to fix that. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you, figuratively, oral sex. Your performance is so intense and inspiring, it'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You get 2 creativity. That's how we fix our stats. Later, you see Liam rolling his eyes on his phone. You ask him what's up before he can roll them back out of his head.
I'm having trouble with my stats on Facebook. I expressed a positive opinion about it. About bung manicures, which I obviously meant ironically. And now my so-called friends are responding with blatant unironic pictures of themselves with centipedes glued to their nails. But I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms, not theirs.
Do you have like 10 boyfriends and girlfriends now? No, I don't. I'm actually really bad at getting dates in Monster Prom, ironically. I try to get stats. Like, I have not got, I probably, out of all the times I've streamed, which is twice, I've only gone once successfully. I played the game 3 times, and I'm only in my streams, and I've only gotten 1 successful date. Thank you, Yuria! Ah!
What kind of status could I post that would be idiot proof?
Why not post that everyone currently reading the stats? It's an idiot. Vague blog for your life. Yeah. Let's see. One's creativity, one's old. Maybe this? Oh, yeah. Okay. Whoopsie.
If there's one thing idiots understand, it's their own idiocy. If I post a status like that, I'll be the one time everyone takes it ironically. They'll all use wahahaha react button. And the wings up of approval. Ugh, never mind.
Open and honest communication. Online, you're an idiot. You lose 3 smarts. No! Oh my gosh! Well, time to go to class to get smart again. Gosh. That hit hard. And shit. Alright, charm. Alright, well I can't go there because she's there and I don't want to buy anything. So, you know, here we go! Ugh. Such bad timing. You know what, maybe he shouldn't have an idiot hair. It's the man bun, man. Me personally, I've never been into the man bun trend. So, guys, I know some girls like it, some girls and guys like it. I am personally not a fan. I see nothing attractive about it. But, you know, if you like it, you're not doing you harm, forget about it. Do what you like. As long as you're not harming anyone, do what you like. That day was an epic dodgeball match in place. Everything seems lost, but you're deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You clearly are a natural born leader. You gain 2 charm. Well, at least now I'm charming. Of course, Liam got eliminated way early and has even been sitting on the bleachers ever since. When you go over and ask him if he's okay, he snorts.
Of course I'm okay. This is the best gym class I've ever had this year because I didn't actually do gym.
Excuse me.
That's the problem with this class. They make you do exercise. I'm a mental athlete. My gymnasium is in the mind. It smells better and no one tries to pat your butt for giving 110%. I tried telling that to coach and he just says, well, you know the body is like the mind. Well, you know the body is like the mind of the body. Just need some kind of bulletproof excuse. Anything to get me out of this class.
Turn into Claude. Translucent Mist and Translucent can't exercise. Tell him you're dead. Okay, he's already dead, but you know, so that won't work. Let's try this one.
Oh yeah, I can do that. The best thing about being a vampire is that you're always remembering powers you forgot you had.
Liam instantly becomes a magical cloud of vapor, which Liam's exact face. It really is gas. It's really a gaseous form, but you're trying to be polite. And then Coach comes and makes you guys exercise. Alright, kids! Up and at 'em! Can't spell fun without S-Q-U-A-T-S! That's what I always say!
Oh, I love you, Coach, but it seems an intangible cloud of airborne particles at the moment.
Ugh, that's too bad. We were gonna work our tushes off today. Oh well, I guess. Go and do whatever intangible clouds of what's it's do for exercise.
Thank you, Coach. I most certainly will.
Liam flies through you on the way out the door, and you feel a special chill. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. I am going to be going to lunch now.
Let's do this.
Alright, we're on the Liam route, so even though I really don't want to be on the Liam route. Ugh. You notice Liam looking disgruntled, which is his default, so whatever. But it seems like Miranda's pretty upset too. Better check it out. Liam, why are you typing your phone so angrily? Did your phone offend you in some way? Why are you mad at it? You seem to be an 8.5 on the Frowny Liam scale.
The what?
The Frowny Liam scale. Normally I can't tell how people are feeling from their faces, but you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created it. Oh, I can tell. Whoops, can't read. I can't read. But you seem to be frowning most of the time, so I created a chart to measure your frowniness. Miranda pulls out a notepad and displays a series of doodles of Liam's face frowniness. They're not super accurate, but they are super adorable.
I'm not angry at my phone. My so-called frowniness is caused by a horrendous area. I specifically asked that my creature cream brulee be extra creasy, so I tried to pop them with. So it truly popped with my hashtag massacre Instagram filter. Instead, they burnt it to a crisp, rendering it unphotographable. Monsters deserve to know that they are getting into if they choose to eat at this cafeteria, so that they could choose to take their business to a different establishment. So I'm writing a scathing Yelp review.
Liam, you can't do that. If they shut down the cafeteria down, the school can't staff will lose their jobs. Do you know that peasants have to do labor to make living wages? They don't simply have an unlimited store of gold. I was shocked when I first found out.
Of course you are. If the kitchen staff wanted to earn their wages, they should have been better at their jobs. I'm simply the merchant of truth.
Or the Karen of this place. Am I right? No, you're the merchant of poop.
Your royal sophistication shines through. Look, ask Midori. Her tastes may tend towards the mainstream, but surely you can see the superb cafeteria must be exposed.
Don't be ridiculous. Midori, I'm sure more compassionate. Midori is surely more compassionate than that and would gladly help me save the cafeteria. Again! Again? Gosh, it's hard to keep track of your misadventures at this shit show of a school. Still, you'll help if you can. Oh gosh, I can't wait to actually get Monster Prom Camp now, because I have the DLC. Oh gosh. This is getting exciting! Alright, Miranda can't underestimate Liam's talent that will take an army of homeless people. Alright. Use the cafe until we post Liam. Liam, one of the lowest of the cafeteria that these snap-out boys in high school was get renowned food critic to write of. Sure. Why, of course! This plan involves 2 of my most favorite strategies: gathering an army and outsourcing work from the disinfraction. If it would involve torture and superstition of wow, why can't I read? Suppression of dissent, it would hit all my favorites, but they're Might still be a time for that later.
I don't even have a response to this.
You go to the vast homeless population who wander the woods near the school. Don't ask. And convince them the school cafeteria is a trendy new restaurant that sells food for the most valuable currency of all. Positive Yelp reviews! Turns out the people are pretty gullible when they're starving, so they flock to the cafeteria in droves and start writing spectacular reviews on their phones. Because now homeless people have phones of their own. And since they kept all the unwanted Blackberries. Remember Blackberries? Yeah, me neither. I remember Blackberries. I'm that old to remember Blackberries. We had Blackberries back in high school. So, those things were ridiculous. The stupid little keys that are barely the size of a fingernail. Or, not even that. A 2-year-old's, the things that are sizes of 2-year-old's fingernail. No, 2-year-olds have bigger fingernails than that. A newborn's fingernails. Have you ever seen newborn babies' fingernails? They are tiny. And man. Alright. Yeah. Off of my rant. Miranda Vanderbilt says Principal Giant Spider, stop bursting into the cafeteria with 8-legged projects. Stop bringing all the droves of homeless people into our cafeteria. But Principal Giant Spider was absolutely vital to the vitality of the school. You said that the last 5 times. You can't solve all your problems by manipulating homeless people. Can you though? I never see The Purge, or the Purge series, so. Movie series and TV, so I can't say. Sorry, it's cold in my room, so I have a heated blanket on for warmth. Notorious PGS storms out, but Miranda looks perfectly chipper. Oh, he may pretend to be upset, but I think the subtext was pretty clear. Thank you, Miranda and Midori, for saving the entire school like the beautiful heroes you are. That's 100% a lie, but Miranda called you beautiful. Aw, it's a win. I gotta go to class to get smart!
Let's do this!
Okay. Oh my gosh. My mouse got wonky. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense, the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You're getting too smart. I'll never revise my stats. Oh, looks like we switched to the Miranda route now. You see Miranda looking much deeper in thought than she usually is in a classroom. She's also talking aloud underneath her breath. And that's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. No. That's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. That's why you must recognize the evil of the air people. Oh, hello, Midori. Have you recognized the evil of the air people? Spooky High School is useless 99.99999% of the time. Oh, I tweaked my neck. The only things that are really of any interest are meeting potential suitors and preparing for prom. And now seizing the opportunity to turn everyone in school against the air people. Miss the Loch Ness sponsor said we could do our own presentation on whatever we are most passionate about. And there's nothing about which I'm more passionate about than defeating the air people. I simply cannot stand by as this monster race consistently showers at night instead of in the morning, puts more jelly than peanut butter on their sandwiches, and refuses to accept Daddy as their rightful king and overlord, even after his second invasion. So it is important to me that the rest of the class recognizes the horror of these feathery guacamole-hating socialist upstarts. What's the best way to get everyone on my side? Why everyone in the blind racism against the air people using cookies? Tell everyone that the air people Don't tag their spoiler. Smarts, creativity. Charming. Okay, my charming's really high, so that works. Ah, I knew you had a smarts or two. Everyone loves a delicious cookie, except for air people, because air people are monsters. I mean, technically you're all monsters, but aren't you? Isn't this spooky high school? Aren't you trying to go to Monster Prom? Whatever. The point is Miranda ends up giving a bomb.com presentation. Bomb.com? Wow, I have not heard that in years. Presentation full of very convincing propaganda. All right, everyone, enjoy these free delicious cookies as I enlighten you. Let you all the evil of the Merge People's sworn enemy forever. Okay, sound soldier. My father has invaded the Air Kingdom no less than 4 times, and yet they still refuse to submit to the Merge People's rule. Oh no! Crunch, crunch, crunch. That sounds terrible. We're in a crunch, crunch, crunch. I'm sorry your poor dad had to deal with that. Neither fire nor bullets have derated those pineapple pizza-loving terrorists. Hey, I like pineapple on pizza. Don't be mean. It tastes good with like black olives and ham and tomato and mushrooms and onions. There goes my boyfriend. Not you fire? These air people must be stopped. The magic of baked goods. I think I accidentally gave Damien Scott's voice, but oh well. By the end of the presentation, it seems that she has an entire classroom devoted indicates ready to follow her into battle again against the air people. And from the beaming smile Miranda shoots you, perhaps she'd be willing to follow you to prom. At the very least, you gain tons of propaganda against the air people, 2 charm and 1 creativity. Alright, looks like we're gonna need to use the restroom and go to the bold.
Let's do this.
Alright, we're safe. Alright. Boldness, so. I feel like my mouse got a little bit faster. I'll need to change that. Alright. That day, you skipped class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms, but you encountered 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. Gosh bless this monster scouts and all the idiot scenarios they prepared for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you totally gain too bold. Many people go to the bathroom to fulfill the very basic biological need, like what just happened, as you heard on there. Euphemisms effect as in fact, going to the bathroom. As going to the bathroom. But when you go, you are immediately greeted by the hubbub that can only come from the clamoring of many armored mer people. This gosh damn school. Here! My judgment is final. The sentence is death to be carried out immediately by the most trusty executor, Exorb. Miranda's sitting on what should, again, euphemistically be called a porcelain throne, but which has been turned into quite a literal throne, adorned with gold jewels and dolphin skulls. Wow, dolphin skulls. That's pretty hardcore. And what was the next stall before? What was the next stall before all the walls were knocked down and bare-chested masked executioner holds the prisoner aloft? It's a goldfish in a plastic bag that they're about to flush down the toilet. Wait! Cries the goldfish. Yes? Any last words or gloves? I demand a trial by combat, cries the goldfish. Oh shoot! I hate when they do that. I am royally obligated to royally oblige. Very well then, choose your champion. The goldfish swishes his little fishy tail and suddenly an enormous fish man with huge rippling muscles. Somehow, even though he still has scales and it's very confusing. But anyway, he appears and wields an enormous battle axe. Crushing it. What? I don't think I've ever counted this with this game. Here we go. Okay. That's good. This is gonna be a hard one. As Gritter quotes the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated again. All my prisoners are so predictable. I could have you fight him extra, but I'd hate to lose my best executioner. There's shark-headed Max the Axe, or Marjorie the Murderess, or Whale-dicked Waylon the Wanderer. But of course, there's only one champion worthy to defeat the Quads, the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated. Oh, I don't like your story. Yep. And that's Midori, the nightmare from the surface breather of air. Don't worry, Midori. Just because I'm gonna call him Eggs the Terrible has killed literally every single champion he has ever come up against, doesn't mean he's going to kill you. Gosh damn it, now you can't even piss without the threat of being ripped from limb to limb by a fish. Better find a way to turn this around so you can survive, and more importantly, impress Miranda. Point out that that you're all above water, so he can't breathe. The goldfish is trapped by combat. He did say kind challenge him into a combat. You probably Pokemon. We're gonna do this one because that's actually pretty smart. You bring yourself to full height, which is still nowhere near close as tall as the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated, and approach him menacingly. If we're above water, you whisper, his ear flaps, and your gills, which would you do? Then how are you breathing? As the eyes get giant, and they were already pretty big, and gasps for air, clutches his throat, gill slapping frantically, and there's no water to filter through them. Oh look! It would appear your champion has been defeated by your tax-evading scum. Now prepare to meet your maker. Wait, what? Tax evasion? Any last words? You may be able to flush me down the toilet, he says Goldfish bravely, but you'll never be able to take away the likelihood that I could live in the sewers and mutate into something far greater than I am now, return to fight Midori, the nightmare from the surface of breather air of my own self. A risk I'm most certainly willing to take. After all, Midori just proved herself to be my greatest, bravest, beautifulest champion ever. With that, the treacherous tax evader Goldfish is flushed down the toilet. But who gives a fuck about that? Because Miranda's obviously smitten with you. And because you remembered how air works. You gain 2 boldness and 1 charm. Alright, looks like creativity and smarts is my lowest one, but that doesn't matter because I got class.
Let's do this.
And looks like we're going towards Miranda, so let's just do that. You come upon Damien staring at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread with her eating serves chowing down obediently at a neighboring table. I still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons and shit.
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly. Silly boy, the silverware is not for killing. Things that could be for stuff other than killing. That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you. Well, of course they do. But they're not using any of your silverware. Naturally, they aren't. Serfs eat with their hands as benefits to lower classes. So you're saying that the silverware collection has no practical purpose? Things have practical purposes? These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Damien's right, Miriam. Maybe it is time you started burning people with your silver. Lay off, Miranda. Ooh. This one. Lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? That's different. Those corpses are useful. Useful for what? For holding down important documents. Important documents? Documents about very important... Oh, fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in the shed and occasionally dress them in silly costumes. There, are you happy? Extremely. Whatever, I'm going to play with my corpses. You stay behind with Miranda. Admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. Smooth. Is there such thing as a romance fork? I don't know.
Let's do this.
Alright. Creativity is being occupied by the dealer, so let's go to class for smarts. That day you are astonished by the new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gained one valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that in this game and 2 smarts. Hey look, this is a secret student you could possibly romance. In our class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable electric relics you're supposed to be painting. When Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with a direct distraction.
What are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning in a world.
Every time we read it twice, I have to yawn.
Or look at super nuts.
But how do you know that, Liam? To me, it just looks like a gruesome, horrific offering to a pitless god, like Uncle and Thurman used to make.
Well, it's easy, Miranda. When I want to discern the true meaning of a piece of art, I simply,
make it up. Look at the bottom and read the clearly printed label that true meaning on it.
ridiculous. There's nothing written at the bottom.
There's something written at the bottom of the statue. It says, the statue clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning within capitalism. Oh dear, Liam, it looks like as if you're wrong. You said in a world of consumer goods.
That is merely my superior vocabulary at work. Miranda, the artist with an electric scope.
Seriously, Liam!
The artist was an electric sculptor after all, not an art critic.
Wow, Liam, you're so smart and so humble. Liam calmly accepts Miranda's sincere compliment, but when he thinks you're not looking, he runs around looking at the bottoms and the backs of every other art piece in the room. You clearly change his life, probably for the better. You gain 2 charm and 1 smart. Alright.
Let's do this.
Oh, there's a cat at the bottom of my... I was just adjusting my blanket. Now there's a cat at the bottom of it. Sorry, Sebastian. I have 2 cats. Sebastian, my oldest one, is underneath on the blanket on the moment. I'll lay back down. It's a heated blanket. Alright, so wow, my charm is through the roof. Okay, creativity. And then we'll go back to fun. That day, while rehearsing for the class you play, you aren't especially good, nor inspired. But for once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creativity from loose of the auditorium. But afterwards, talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying point as discussion. So you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's still amazing that people with whom you were arguing totally get your point through and change their minds about once the song is over. You gain 2 creativity. You see Miranda hovering over the hallway, whistling to herself, checking her reflection on scales. Why, hello there, Midori. How funny and random to see you here. Entirely by coincidence near your locker. Seeing as we've been getting along so well, lately I just kind of decided to afford the honor and privileges of taking me to the seahorse races. You can pick me up after school today and bring me an assortment of flowers and chocolates as a gift. You're welcome. Oh man, this is your chance to buy shit for Miranda and take her on take her out on an outing you have no interest in? Sounds amazing. Let's rock. I don't have a lot of money. This is bad. You go to the horse races and look for Miranda. She's wearing a beautiful and intricate horse race hat. Unfortunately, she suddenly a gust of wind blows the hat away. You could swear you could hear the wind whispering, "Not enough budget." But it surely must have been in your imagination. No, my hat! Hey, Midori, I'm here. Hi, look at this. Daddy always gives me money when I go to the seahorse races. Of course, it isn't much as course of only that much money. I'm not gonna read that. But it should only make things more fun than that. Of course, nothing would sour this date. Nothing would sour this lovely date faster than picking the losing horse. So I'll put this daunting choice entirely on you. How should we choose the winning seahorse so that this date goes down in memory as a pleasurable experience, rather than a sign that we should never speak again? Yikes, no pressure then. But no worries, you know the perfect method for choosing racing horses. Only way to tell the winning horse by taste. Watch what people ride. Seahorses, when you do riding me, no, literally, do me. Get on a saddle and let's enter the race. This sounds very fun, so yeah, ride you? Why, this is an option I never seen contemplated. I never heard of one person riding another before. Oh, Miranda, bless. If there's one thing I learned from years of helping Daddy suppress present uprising, is that if you want something done right, you have your servants do it themselves. But since they're not here, I suppose that makes you my servant. Let's do it. Let's win the race ourselves. The two of you sneak down to the stables, quickly forge the necessary paperwork to enter the race, and the sound of a murgun shot, and your fellow seahorses are off running. As you run as fast as someone who is hoping to earn a prom date with a beautiful mermaid princess, which is very, very fast. So fast, in fact, that you somehow manage to outrun over a dozen seahorses that have been trying their whole lives for this moment, undoubtedly crushing their hopes and dreams. And the winner is, the announcer booms on the announcer, Princess Miranda riding Midori. Oh, huzzah! What a glorious victory this is, asserting my superiority over my subjects, not only by birthright, but also by sheer talent. It does seem like you did most of the heavy lifting, as it were, since Miranda is partially heavy, but why spoil the beautiful moment? As it's been a perfectly wonderful outing, I should very much like to ride you again sometime. She only knew what she was saying. Still, that's better than not. You gain 2 money from the bet and 1 charm from being ridden by a princess. Okay, my charm is like up at 20. This is awesome.
Let's do this.
My mouse is off to the side. We're going. Hopefully I can get a date with Miranda. Oh gosh. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you know? Wow, that was weird. Do you want to know what this one's for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the ages of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands moved fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, the swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I have never been so bored by a piece of fabric. Oh, Oh, and this black swan folding is for weddings where you plan to brutally murder all the guests. I feel like it's a Game of Thrones reference, but I haven't seen Game of Thrones, so, you know. Wah wah. Not very popular, the black swan folding. Okay, that's sort of cool, but I'm still aggressively uninterested. You happen to have some napkin folding skills yourself. Maybe you can spice things up in the interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. You fold napkins, so like creatures, self-aware napkins whose sole purpose is to fold more. That seems like a Miranda one. Only when it's time to leave here. This is Riley's stake forward. When it's time to leave along and stop. I think this one. There you go. Oh, that's adorable! Look, it's folding everybody's napkins like it's a tiny, adorable syrup. Looks like it's folding the other napkins into more self-folding napkins. I know! It's efficient! Go, little napkin sirs, go! Be free! Aren't you worried this will return into a self-replicating napkin scenario, progressing geometrically until the world is nothing but napkins? Why? That sounds lovely! Gosh, you're impossible. You seem to have mispronounced impeccable. Whatever, I'm leaving before the napkin folk take over the world. Vera leaves you alone for a romantic lunch with Miranda. You can't hang out too long though. You gotta stop those napkins before they take over the world. Alright, one more class and then it's prom time.
Let's do this.
Alright, the lowest one is creativity, but it's also money. Nope, fun. Time to go fix some fun. Let's have fun one last time. Yay! Fun at a rave. Man, I miss raves. So back when conventions were still a thing and such, I would actually, I would go look at the rave scene, the anime rave scene, and I actually would go dance there, but like the conventions I went to, one of them was kind of lame, and then the other one I honestly were just getting drunk on, because that's what you do at Saturdays on a convention. You go get drunk with your friends and have stupid shenanigans, and then talk about it when we all have body pillows. Yeah, living the life of a weeb is nice. Man. Backstreet Boys tour, yes, I do like that term better than COVID. I'm sorry, Game Grumps, I'm borrowing it. Yeah. Backstreet Boys tour has been taking a toll. That day during recess, you started half-hour rave full of crazy. Woo. At one point, Juan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel and you start laughing at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard that you somehow steal 2 + 1 from him. Hooray! Ah, life is good. Your successful trendsetter that has moved monster kind forward to a more corpse-friendly society. Yes, we get to do the corpse. Oh, wow. I just really bumped on my mic. I will have to change the settings soon because it is very loud. Or it would be good if you weren't about to crash onto the 3 biggest enemies of progress and inclusiveness. Wow, I don't know how to do that. Alright. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of voice ones. I haven't had to voice them on. Ha! You carried a corpse. What a lame loser. Corpses are dumb. Were you taking your corpse? We're taking your corpse so we can make fun of it. The bigots!
Prepare to die.
Hey, a corpse! Give it to me! I want its loot. Also, you're a monster, right? Prepare to die! The haters!
Greetings, my love.
It's Proceed. Or someone. I only know his first name. Sorry, dude. Someone. It is me, the interdimensional prince. I'm here in your dimension to marry some cute high schoolers. Man, I think I already know which voice he's gonna be using for Proceed. Oh, that's What's that you're carrying with you? Is it some kind of dark, skinny, funky-smelling high schooler? Can I marry it? And, the international prince! Let's settle with the creeps. Or whatever, the dude isn't good for news for sure. This can't be good. You're surrounded by jerks. It's time to fight your corpse for a more inclusive and corpse-friendly society. But how? Well, no, you're working on corpses. I mean, maybe that? Charm! Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness for my charm. That's true. We're bigots. Not because we avoid critical thinking and never listen to other people's opinions, but it's because we don't have love in our lives. Yes! It's the same for me. I prey on monsters not because I have very narrow-minded, unhealthy way to cope. It's because I have a very narrow-minded, unhealthy way to cope with the disappearance of my brother or my dark and scarred backstory. That's because I don't have love in my life either. I actually never said anything against this corpse. I'm quite excited about the possibility of marrying it. I'm all in for love, especially my love for fooling people into marriage without proper consent, which is the purest kind of love. Now that you think about it, understanding and managing people's deep issues might be more complex than just reoccurring to love. But who cares? You just wanted to save your corpse, so love will suffice for now. Problem is, who exactly would want to date these people? Luckily, you always carry around some extra corpses with you, who will never be offended by constant bigotry and sexism. A corpse. Who wouldn't mind dating someone with intense anger issues and thirst for blood? That sounds like me. Ha! Oh boy. Thirst for blood? A corpse. Who would be okay with pulled into a marriage even without proper consent? A corpse! A corpse they will. Thank you. I'm a dad in the making. So you give corpses to all of them. You can feel the weight of how wrong all of this is, but meh. At least they'll leave you alone until they grow tired of their corpse, which probably won't be ideal love partners. You're again alone with your corpse, and you ask yourself, is it really that bad dating a corpse? Spoiler alert, it is. But you're starting to form a really nice bond with your corpse, and you feel you have a very special connection. Is this what someone might call love? Please let me go to prom with the corpse. Or is it just you're hallucinating due to the conscious inhalation of many unhealthy fumes the corpse is releasing as it slowly decomposes? Hard to tell, but one sure thing is that you gain 2 + 1 and 1 charm. Seriously? Look at that charm stat. That is ridiculous. Alright. Who do I go to prom with? I could go to prom with myself, but we've been kind of more working on Miranda than Liam, so, or I could try to choose the corpse. But let's try Miranda. Let's see if I actually get to go to prom with the corpse. I think I have to choose myself for the corpse, but I don't know. We'll see. Let's just go Miranda.
Let's do this.
You finally pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Disgusting.
Disgusting! I think of you as a sister. Actually, we're royalty. We are very into incest. But let me correct that. I think of you as highly unattractive. I must decline.
Disgusting.
Yep. Maybe I should have just gone by myself so that way you wouldn't. It's a shame your constant failures were great. We're so great that you secluded yourself in your room for years and officially started dating your own pillow. Waifu life forever. Alright, yeah, I know guys like that. New events, new outcomes, endings. Hey, my events went up. But yeah, this is how much I have to go through. Best hashtags. Oh, are we fleeing? Oh, are we fleeing compliments? Well, not enough silver diversity in this cafeteria. Yeah. Dang it. Well, maybe I can. My outcomes and my events will go up, but I still have like 31 more events I need to do. And this is the end of the first run. Those 6 weeks are maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. But after Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and what we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda got a job being a princess of our kingdom, which was actually kind of a job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Vera built the operating empire into an endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It's known that they are also into lots of sketchy businesses. But no one does anything about it. I mean, who the hell would stop trying? They are ugly. Leon kept doing the art so hard that eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. He left the physical plane. The last thing Leon did was give everyone a condescending look. For those 6 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So, yeah, this is it. I like this ending song. Hopefully. So that's the end of this. So this is the first run. So there's a lot more different pictures and everything for the ending. This is actually really and then you can see all choke. Okay, someone choke. Yeah. So yep. So this is just all it. I actually do want to cosplay Monster Prom one day. I think I would be Polly or I'm not too sure to be honest yet. But one day I would do it. One day. One day. One day I will. And thanks for the new surveyor subscribers. 4 new images at the gallery. Let's go look at that real quick. Oh, it's Leon. And there's been new fan art. Oh, I love that. That's actually kind of bad because he's a bad person. The person who voiced him is now a bad person. Alright. Oh. Never mind. I was gonna check it, but alright. Well, a small promo for Monster Prom. You can looks like we're having oh, it's a new cast that you can try to romance. Sorry, I'm just watching a small trailer. But yeah, no, you get to romance all new different people. And it looks from you get the oh wow, it's a really hot picture. I would suggest go looking at the trailer. But oh, that's weird. But if you want to buy it now, The game itself, it's on special form. It's 10% off. It's $10.79. I might actually wait a little bit till I get the money for it. But yeah, no, I will definitely do that. I'm definitely gonna get the second Monster Prom with but you know, I might get actually Monster Prom Camp once it gets a little bit cheaper, or like winter Steam sale. So hopefully it goes on sale. All right, now here we are. All right, so now we did the first classic. Now we're gonna do second term. We're gonna do another long game, so this is gonna be another 6 weeks. But we're gonna try to romance one of the new characters now. But also I'm still gonna try to go with the event. So, we did the corpse one. I might try to do the corpse one on my own by itself. So that way I can do that. Spooky High, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid. But always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. And there we go. M-I-D-O. Alright. There we go.
Start a fire.
It'd be really cool if, like, in Monster Prom, you can create, like, your own OC, like, well, I mean, other people did. I wonder how they did it. That'd be cool. I'll have to go look at the fan art thing of, like, me going to prom. Because, to be honest, my personal first choice, if I didn't get to choose a Franken guy, if I had to choose from the main cast of people you get to choose from prom, I would honestly choose Damien. Because, yeah. Kinda hot. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. So remember, it was 6, now it's 8 because Calclection and Zoe are the new ones. Scott, 21, a werewolf athlete who's compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Polly Geist, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for the wrong things. Damien LaVey, a fearless demon with a taste of destruction and a love of fire. Leon de Lioncourt, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe Forever, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to the ultimate fangirl. Cloudcuster Hewlett Packard version 1.0. It's Jacksepticeye, a library computer who became a sentient robot ready to experience love at its fullest. And Vera Orblein, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their hearts. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. So there's one voice in here that will kill me. We'll see if we get him. Minds are rotten as there are rotten so many different ways. Don't worry no more. We're using our PhD to bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, throws a bunch of absurd questions at you and turns your answers into your characteristic stats. Alright. Trying to X out of something. This way, each of you will start by having stats that reflect better true selves. Let's start. Hey, it's one of those ones. All right. So, in the beginning of the first game, my microphone wasn't working. So, I was talking about how these answers were. This is Kelly. I've been watching The Office. Just the clips a lot. This is a Kelly Kapoor answer. This is a Dwight Schrute answer. Still feeling the Dwight Schrute answer, so we're gonna go with Dwight Schrute. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. How to practically punch a crocodile without terrible consequences. Critical thought. I mean, damn. This country could really use a subject like that in school. Turn people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. I want that one. The other ones I'm like, too controversial. What's the most appealing love partner? Tentacles, a big horn, 50 gram, kawaii eye, sharp wits, a taste for a party, or big horn. I kind of want to go after Calcockion this round. This round will have an event, so let's go with Ram. Kawaii Eyes was her. Huh. What's the title of your autobiography? Parents think I'm cute, and so should you. I must have succeeded at everything and look fabulous trying. Better punching life in its dumb fucking face. When Garfield met Naruto, a story of how I fell in love with forbidden ships. Oh my gosh, no! Okay, I'm not even gonna touch that! Touch a text I don't regret sending. Temporarily, the ongoing journey to define my inner enigma. Are you just gonna go with that? Cause I'm not touching that Garfield and Naruto one. No. No, there's been too much I've seen. Wow, my charm sucks. Let's go to the library to get some money. Today you spend some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker. You decided lots of people with the Sentius video and almost everything goes to cover costs, so you keep only 2 money. You spot Liam showing Cluster some images on his phone. 2 your classmates interacting with their interference. Unacceptable. You saunter over.
This one about boardful macaroni on Parthay cafeteria tray. If I had to describe it, I would say that it's hot and challenging and very artistic.
Adjectives acknowledge. Appreciating art.
Well, if you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate the next one. I called it pickled beets, and it is obviously even more artistic than the last piece I showed you.
Every time with Liam, the yawning. I should not voice him, but he comes even coming up. Query. How much more artistic is image2.jpg relative to image1.jpg?
Well, a lot more.
Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value.
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectively measured.
Counterclaim. All things can be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm. Seems like Cluster is going to list every single thing he can think and or look up. That's a pretty long gosh damn list. Looks like you need to resolve this, but whose side are you on? Wow, Liam, looks like you haven't read the obscure defense of all art and can be objectively measured by this book. I'll show you it by something showing literal twin brother. I'm gonna go with this one, cause yeah.
What? No. Of course I've read that book. I was the first one who read it. I read it 100 times, 100 which is an objective number. It's just like an art objective. Hey, I gotta go. go real quick. Not to the library to go. Not to the library to go read that book or anything, just to space. I have to go to space for a concert. A concert on an asteroid that you're not hip enough to know about. I think they bought it.
Critical levels of awesomeness detected.
Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show my admiration for measuring you. Knowledge of measuring things, 9.6. Hair, 0.0000. Attractiveness,
Excellent.
air, stack, overload, subject is too hot to process overheating. You rush closer to the cafeteria's beat locker to cool it down, which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. You gain 2 charm and 1 fun. Alright. Now we got to
Let's do this.
go to the shop.
Give me your money.
Alright, we already did the corpse one. A map. How much is that? It's $8? Alright. Let's do this one. Yeah, who would want to spend money for their college when we can spend on weird stuff that most likely is useless? That's Spirit Champ. It's alright. Let's see if I can activate this.
Let's do this.
Alright, where do I need to go? 555. Alright, creativity. So I can't go to smart. But smarts is still good, so let's just go to creativity as the first one. That day we'll be rehearsing for the class play. It's as though it gives the music themselves the sun to give you figurative moral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It'll be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school standards. You gain 2 creativity. Damien's got Cloud Cluster back in the corner, and things look heated. You head over to see what's the matter. Quit holding out on me, butthole. I know you got a secret weapon. Damien, please. No, not all robots have a secret weapon. Bullshit! Even my dad's lawnmower has a secret weapon. Inconsistent information. Hell does not have lawns. Well, okay. It's more of a tank than a lawnmower, but the weapons aren't so much secret as they are numerous. Hey, you're just trying to distract me when you can think about a rad tank. You're not getting off this easy. Show me your secret weapon! Wow. Oh gosh. Yeah, I think after the stream tonight I'm gonna be off or that. You better defuse. Oh wow, you better defuse the situation before it extremes extremely violent. But will you defuse it by distracting Damien or by revealing Kyle's secret? Damien, I know where Custer's secret weapon is. It's in the most in Portugal. Hey, what's the bottom button? A super secret button. Do not press. Of course, Portugal! That's where basically everyone hides their secret weapons. Huh? Well, you learn something new every day. Be right back. I'm gonna drive my dad's lawnmower over to Portugal and fuck some shit up. I'm confused. You claim that my secret weapon is located in Portugal. I do not have a secret weapon in Portugal. Is this lying? If so, please teach me how to do it. It seems highly useful. You're always happy to share your deceitful ways and willing. With a willing pupil, you and Custer go closer, and you gain 2 smarts and 1 fun. Alright, now I gotta put on that charm. Better not be in the gym.
Let's
Good.
do this.
Because, yep, gym is charm. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You need 2 charm. You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You wear it as if you were a goofy ghost approach them with a spooky boo. while Miranda is explaining something to Scott. And those treacherous air people are the absolute worst. And almost... My cat's knocked down. Oh, he's so cute. And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst and is most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, what is that? A ghost, perhaps a foreign exchange student? What are you talking about? Oh, gasp! I didn't see you there, so ghostly.
You guys are joking, right? This is clearly just Midori wearing a blanket with icons cut in it.
Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Don't become addicted. Yeah, Liam. You don't see anyone saying, ooh, Liam is really just Midori wearing a blanket with eyes cut off. Eye holes cut in it. Exactly. Liam, even despite the many times we suspected it was.
What?
Ah, there goes my mic. Oh, gosh. Oh, sorry, little ghost. We were ignoring you. That's true. Tell us, do you have any cool ghost powers? Oh, yes. Divulge. Basic ghost knowledge. Ghost main power is levitating stuff. One is fun. One is... That's fun. That one's... That one. Alright, because my fun is not that high. Use your ghostly hands to grab your phone and you start waving it in front of them. Whoa! It's like its phone levitate. Total ghost move.
You can clearly see how she's grabbing it with her hand.
No, but you see the phone is moving in a very spooky way, which means it's levitating.
You can literally do the same with your hands.
No way. Let me check. It's true. Look. Scott is moving his phone with his hands. Miranda starts doing the same. What kind of sorcery is this? Suddenly we can all levitate our phones?
Well, clearly this isn't a ghost. This is happening
Because the ghost is sharing his ghost powers with us. Oh, what a generous ghost! You can learn a thing or two from this ghost, Liam. I can't recall you sharing your vampire power. Can't recall sharing your vampire powers with us.
I'm out.
Liam leaves and you spend several hours moving your phone with your hands while booing. You get 2 fun and 1 charm for being such a generous ghost. That's such a generous ghost. Lunchtime, here we go. You like sitting with Cloud Cluster and Polly at lunch because neither of them eat, so you got plenty of space on the table for all your minifigs. Suddenly, Polly grabs Cloud Cluster's arms and points excitedly at the vending machine in the corner. Cloud Cluster, dude! Don't look now, but that vending machine is totally checking you out. Impossible. Ventura and I have a purely platonic relationship. No way, dude. Take a look at her insides. No drinks, dude. She's thirsty. 4 drinks? For your shiny metal ass! Curtain status highly uncomfortable with the topic of conversation. It sounds like it's just the kind of thing that's none of your business. Time to interfere. Wow, Polly, just because the vending machine is a machine, you assume she has feelings for another machine? That's pretty racist. But Cloud Cluster, have you told Veronica that you only want to be friends? Or is this time for a DTL? I did not know that you were being a machinist friend, Polly. This is disappointing. Did you know that Venturina's last partner was Slippery Elm Tree? Before that, she dated a bottle of cream soda. These stereotypes are harmful to robo-kind, Polly. And you are not being very robo-kind.
Oh.
What? No, but some of my best friends are robots. One of my best friends is a robot. One of my friends is a robot. Please? Cloud Cluster allows Polly to remain friends with him for now, but only because he likes friendship and on the condition she checks her worldviews a bit. It seems like you more based on your robo-sensitivity. You're more based on your robo-sensibility.
Let's do this.
Alright. Creativity. Time to go to the auditorium. That day we'll rehearse in the class play. You totally forget the lines, and it's terrible! Man. I've never been an actor or anything, but yeah. I think the closest thing I had was playing villains in church plays. By that I mean I just played a mean preppy girl who excluded a girl, and then another one who ripped a girl's schedule and who quote unquote pretended to rip a girl's schedule in half. Made everyone freak out. Made one of the adults freak out and a kid, but the adult was during the rehearsal, and the kids were during the actual thing. But yeah, I think I would like to go back to acting one day, but I think I would just. I'm not too sure if I'd have the right mental state for it, but oh well. But you don't let your guard down. You start improving your lines, and it's marvelous. Somehow enhances the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. That's why saying something since half of your improvisations rap battle against your inner fears. You need to creativity. Okay, those two are next, unless I get something. G-Claw Cluster dedically applying water to one of his favorite little succulents with an eyedropper. He looks so peaceful. Until Leonard shows up with a smug grin on his shitty face. Oh, it's this guy. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. This is the voice that will kill me.
Hey, Cluster, what you doing? Watering your succulent? I bet you think you're a true succulent fan, huh?
By a fan, you mean one who has strong interest or admiration for a particular person or thing? Then yes.
Oh yeah? What if you're such a succulent fan? Name 3 of their albums.
I do not understand.
Ha! It was a trick question. Succulents don't have albums. A true fan would have known that already.
But I assure you, friend Leonard, I feel the closest mechanical equivalent to love for my little plants.
Love? Fandom is about love. It's about the one accumulation of a memorabilia. How much succulent posters do you have?
0.
That's what I thought. Meanwhile, I got 19. I got more posters than I got walls to hang them on. Looks like the only true succulent fan here is me.
This claim is discerning, yet I cannot disprove it. Yes, you can! Time to let everyone know that the ultimate standard for determining a true succulent fan. Alright. A fan would actually be a fan. True succulent fan has every succulent. Let's see, one's smart and one's creative. I'm gonna go for this. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh gosh, it makes so much sense. Fans are cool. Fans demonstrate a machine-like devotion for their chosen subject. Fans are literally called fans. Could it be that the ideal fan in any medium is in fact an actual fan?
If your hypothesis is correct, I should remind you that my chassis contains 36 individual fans for controlling CPU temperature.
36? But just one of those on its own could be the ultimate fan. 36 ultimate fans in one body is impossible.
I assure you it is quite possible. In fact, it is necessary. Without the fans, my insides would quickly melt.
I too feel that many fandoms keep from melting alive. Keep me from melting alive. You and I are so much alike, Cluster.
Yes, we are both bipedal.
Finally, someone who truly understands me.
You're not sure if you'll ever understand Leonard, but at least he's not trolling Cluster anymore. You gain 2 creativity and 1 charm.
Let's do this.
Alright. So, fun is at 8. Okay, good. And that day during recess, you start half an hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons the demons from the nightmare dimension, and consequences might distort it from the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain 2 fun. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blanket again. You're observing your surroundings and you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer and then suddenly... Greetings, beautiful high schooler. It is I, the International Prince. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence and just sign these marriage papers. Not this guy again. Look. Whoa! Gasp! An underworld specter!
Us again.
What again? Liam, this is clearly a kick-ass powerful ghost. Look at its face. It's so deadpan. No expression at all.
That's because it's not a face. It's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it.
Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fucking metal.
No, listen, it's not a face. It's...
Ghost friend, help us! Save us from this interdimensional creep! Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. Boo. They're a rocket and international. Not so bold. I was thinking about saying boo, but you know. What? Ow! What? Ouch! That was rude. So, that was your plan. To throw a rock at him. And now what? That wasn't chivalrous or ghostly. I'm rather disappointed. Violence is cool, but vanilla violence is fucking lame. I should have checked my boldness. If you're going to throw something at him, throw an angry panther at him. Or a super rock, whatever that is. I expect better performance from people who intend to save me. Whoa, everyone's a critic now. What a lame ghost you are.
She is not a ghost.
You leave the 4 of them to solve their own trickery, non-consensual objection situation while you reflect on your ghost skills. Could it be that you're not a good ghost? You thought that wearing a blanket. Oh gosh. Was not enough. You lose 2 smarts on creativity. Ugh. Why is it so much of a downer?
Let's do this.
Alright, I gotta go to smarts next. But calculation. You arrive at your chosen table to find that Miranda has locked one of her eating sources, and Iron Maiden, you're unfazed, but Calcutta is unfazed. Friend Miranda, is unlocking your unpaid intern in the spike-filled sarcophagus unethical? Unethical? Unethical. Adjective. Inconsistent with rules and standards of ethics. Ethics? Oh, you mean those things poor people have instead of royal titles. But I thought that ethics were a critical part of being a good organic creature. That's a common misconception. The key of being good is having a lot of money and punishing anyone who dares disrespect you. For example, this saucy Sarah dared to put ketchup on the hot dog she was eating on my behalf. As if I were the sort of person to put ketchup on a hot dog. 48 hours in the Iron Maiden should teach her.
Error.
Warning! Friend statements are inconsistent with internal moral compass. Existential crisis immediate. Uh-oh. Quick, set Miranda straight or Calcluster crooked. Let's see. Miranda, let's punish a serpent. I'm only saying, but you give me no frowny. Aggressive glitter? Truly, you're even more delightfully cruel than I. An Iron Maiden only torments for 40 hours, but glitter? Glitter is eternal. It is. It's like the herpes or AIDS of the craft world. It also kills the planet. Yeah. Glitter kills now. Glitter, she will be reminded of her transgression until her dying day. Ah, I see. Friend Miranda's ethics module is poorly calibrated. Excuse me? Is that disrespect I hear? Excuse me? Is that disrespect I hear? Oh my gosh, I actually gave her Polly's voice for a little bit. Is that disrespect I hear? No, I feel disrespected. No, I feel no disrespect towards you, Miranda, because, as a rule, I do not feel. Oh, wow! Wonderful! Would you like a job as one of my royal torturers? No, thank you. I will, however, supply you with stickers if you insert the safety. With the extra privilege left over from the podcasters' first printing, you two start a thriving, competitive sticker business. It's a bonding experience.
Let's do this.
Alright. So, creativity is good, so I need boldness. Oh, smart. I need to go to class. That day you listen to your elders, you learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense, the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity in this high school. You need 2 smarts. Spelt Cluster tending to one of his little plants, you're about to ask if he can help when Dahlia swoops in to ruin everything. Hello, friend Dahlia. Yes, it is I, Dahlia, here to grace you with my presence. What are you doing, killing machine? I am watering my newest plant friend, Stevia. Stevia Wonder. That scrawny seating? Why I wouldn't bet it wouldn't stand a chance against being in an arm wrestling match. Probably not. I assure you, however, that Stevia is exceedingly strong and healthy. I have conducted extensive internet research and taken every recommended precaution. Ha! Healthy may be strong, but there's only one way to become truly strong in life. Tell me, does your plant have a rival? Technically, all plants are all rivals of all other plants in life and death struggle for the sunlight, nutrients, and nonsense. I'm talking about a one-on-one blood feud type of rivalry. Like me and that spicy red baby Damien. As Stevia lacks blood, I suspect it also lacks blood feuds. Well, that's your problem, my rival. Pushes you to the best self, and so you can make life horrible for the one you hate. Your plant will never achieve its true potential unless you find a suitable rival. I see. Well, I do want Stevia to achieve its full potential. Ugh, you need this interaction to end so you can go back to flirting with Calcluster, help him pick a rival for his plant, and get it over with. What you need is another plant almost identical, but as you look at that, Dahlia, there's no better rival than you. That's the best idea I ever heard, other than all my own ideas, of course. But where can I locate such a rival? Luckily for everyone, you were prepared for this moment, for some reason. You reach into your backpack and produce a cigarette-smoking, electric guitar-playing, cowboy hat-wearing plant you engineered in Mad Botany. You called it Stevia Ray Von Gogh. Analyzing radness, calculating. My readings indicate that on a scale from 1 to 10, this is very rad. Stevia Wonder is now objectively inferior. New objective required. Improve Stevia's radness by teaching it to play the piano. That's the spirit. See what a good old-fashioned rivalry can do. You're glad you can remember you had this plan. While Calcluster goes and teaches plan about piano, you go and get shit-faced with your rad plant at a dive bar. You gain 2 fun and 1 charm. Alright. We need to go do boldness now.
Let's do this.
Alright, we're safe. It's really hard trying to figure out where the shopkeeper will be because it always randomizes. So, yeah. That day, skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class, they hang out in the bathrooms. Technically, the world is on fire, so you know. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. You notice Custer taking one of his favorite succulents out for a walk. Suddenly, the wolf pack came jogging around the corner and nearly crashed into them. Hey, watch out! Hey! Maybe I could do a Beetlejuice voice because him and Hey, watch where you're going, nerd! I'm terribly sorry. I was simply taking my succulent out for its daily walk. I know that succulents do not require walks, but I believe they appreciate them.
What a noob!
Yeah, what? Sorry, bro. I wasn't listening. I was too distracted by your lack of facial hair. I'm sorry. I mean, look at you two. When's the last time you... Look at you two. When's the last time you shaved? Never. Are you talking to me and my plan? If so, there's a simple explanation for our lack of facial hair. I, myself, am a robot, and my succulent is a succulent. Neither succulents nor robots grow facial hair. I've got a succulent too! I've got a succulent too! You know what I mean. It's long and hard and it keeps it in my pants. It's called my cactus. Ah, nice, bro. Good joke. Bump fist. Bump my fist with your fist, bro. Oh, you like succulents too? Can I see? Oh, gosh, no. He's so gullible and nice. Don't fall for it! No. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be getting back to my walk then.
No way!
Not so fast, bro. We're about to let your unmanly facial hair lacking that. Unmanly facial hair lacking acid. Acids just wander around our halls. We demand you grow a beard now. Well, that's certainly not going to happen, but maybe you can find another way to convince the wolf pack, and Cluster is manly enough to walk these halls. Sure, for sure, it's manly, but you know what's even manlier? A face made of entirely of glass and metal. What? Is that true? Is glass and metal face really more manly? I truly have no objection on metric for assessing manliness. Oh, a tough talker, huh? Well, maybe you should try it. Put in your mouth where your face is. I'm sorry, I don't understand. Please try to. Wham! Leader of the Wolfpack headbutts Cluster right in the glass and metal face. Ow! Fuck! I felt like I just rammed my face into a bunch of glass and metal. It's true. Metal faces beat faces. It is just as my great uncle Kelbod 9000 always said. Sorry for doubting you, bro. Your face really is the manliest. Because manliness is all about one thing and one thing only. The ability to hurt other men. Duly noted. The Wolfpack scamper off, probably to find someone else to hurt. They could feel better about themselves. You're in 2 fun and 1 boldness. Well, my fun is gonna be out the roof this one then.
Let's do this!
Oh, that's my Boston accent. Alright. Friend Paulina, please correct me if I have misunderstood, as I am still new to these customs. But is it my understanding that the cafeteria is designated for consumption of calories by the organic beings who need them to live? Heck yeah! And these tables are to put our formation calories on in order to be consumed? You got it, little robot buddy! But you seem to be dancing on top of this table, therefore preventing your fellow students from using it from its design function. Now then! And you are encouraging other students to do the same. As confetti rains down from the ceiling and multiple disco balls flashing blindly as your music is very loud, which is why you are shouting over it. Boom, see? You understand way more than you think. You're crushing it like I'm crushing this rain. But from my understanding, the outdoors location is designated for race. Cafeteria is for food consumption. Disrupting the ability to consume food in a space designated for food consumption is not very nice, and I believe you should stop.
Well, I believe that that's lame and dumb, and I can't stop, and I won't stop partying. I'm just going to keep partying.
They seem to be at a standstill. Time to step in and turn the tide. What should be a good Club Custer one? Alright, it is powering a whole cup to yourself in a blue energy, bitches. Club Custer is out. We all know you're about to throw in party tickets. Why not put something more ridiculous and take the rate to Narnia? Yes, friend Paulina, certainly. I do not wish the cordial that the fun of your raid, but perhaps if you could enjoy yourself, just as much as somewhere which is not disturbed by classmates.
That's it! That's enough. Everyone stop. Cut the lights. Cut the music. Take your damn hands off that piano, Justin. This party just got shut down.
Paulina, I apologize. I did not mean to ruin your fun.
Because it's headed to Narnia! Woo! Follow me through this wardrobe, fam.
Well, Midori, that was quite a brilliant solution. You must be one of the few monsters who here pays attention to class and gains. Pay attention in class and gains plus smarts. Launching sequence, synchronizing, sincere gratitude.
Ooh.
Thank you. Aww, he made a little hat with his face. Did you see the layout? It seems you have brought us quite a bit of time while pulling up parties in Narnia.
Sup, bitches? I'm back for Narnia. Have you missed me these past years?
You were gone 12 seconds in 8 nanoseconds according to my clock.
Did you dum-dums forget how Narnia works? I just became queen and ruled for 20 years and then burned that shit to the ground with the dopest party ever. Oh, it is so bomb. That or I'm just super high on these super shrooms. I just tripped so hard in a 20-year-long specific hallucination for the last 12 seconds. Who the fuck knows when it comes to super shrooms?
Hey, it was fun while it lasted. Club Custer still got team space. Go ahead and count it as a win.
We will, stat-wise.
I keep on thinking I want to press
Do this.
this here and like, oh, there's a more button, but it's just a blanket. Alright, so let's just go down the list. Smarts. That dance teacher is tired of teaching, so she reoccurs the class technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you do, what you don't expect that. Is that what that is? Super effective. Bless the golden era of television, the TV show, compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity, bloodshed, but at the same time, you're actually learning something a lot about history. You gain 2 smarts. You see Club Custer fawning over one of his succulents. Oh, hello there, friend Midori. I think I just accidentally ended the ghost one too early because I didn't do something ghostly. So, that sucks. I think what I might try to do these alone. Like the events on my own, so that way I can get them just right for you guys. Oh, hello there, friend Midori. I am just enjoying the premises of my current assignment. You see, I have been tasked with caring for its succulent tiny shrub-lub. Tiny shrub-lub, in order to learn about what life is biological organisms. My grade would be determined based upon whether or not I am able to give him the fullest life, something I always want from my little plant friends. Tell me, Midori, as a fellow organic life form, how would you define the ultimate life experience? What makes you feel? What makes you feel most alive? Just trying to guess what quality your classmates would be most attracted to you, but universally. Ultimate life experience of being fourth new life. Let's get this plan. It's pregnant. Sure? Oh. You do! You said some mood lining. Oh gosh, this is just gonna be bad. Oh, please don't let my stats be hit that hard. break in red, sat in bed and put on some sexy music and you slowly began to strip. Hang on. One moment locked as much as all the rules of the school may be pretty lax, but we may not allow flagrant drug and alcohol abuse in our cafeteria and look the other way for a certain amount of arson, blackmail, and murder, but I must draw the line at student getting nude and attempting to have intercourse with the plant right in the middle of our classroom, especially because your choice sex music shows poor musical taste, which is unforgivable. Podcaster Midori, you both fail. What is this feeling I am experiencing? It is as though the circuitry in my face is overheating. Is this blushing? Emotions found? Shame, embarrassment, humiliation. Or as I like to call it, 92 fun and one boldness. Alright, well.
Let's do this!
Alright, let's see. Creativity is our next one, cause... Alright, creativity. So, let's go there. Okay, while rehearsing from the class play, you get proficient. It seems like you're both looking because of boosting out afterwards. I'm sorry, I'm not reading a lot of these because they're here up on the screen and yeah. You're having trouble conveying your point of discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start saying that suddenly oh, it's the musical number. Where are you totally good? You get to your creativity.
But Soph, what light through yonder window breaks? Ah, it is Midori. She broke through aforementioned window with an axe and is now trying to burn me. Ah! Yes, Midori, minion of the dark knight, kill the wizard. I'm a tree. And I'm a tree, so everyone leave me alone. Get it? Leave, tree, leave! Having consulted with the first fight captain, you managed to hit Polly with the fake axe in a way that her ridiculous fake death is actually pretty believable. Polly fakes an agonizing death, then lays motionless. Threatening event witness, Polly murdered by Midori. Why did you slaughter your classmate and peer, Paulina Geist, in cold blood? This cruelty makes no sense. Listen, my robo dude, Polly's a ghost. She was already dead. Yes, but it seems though the spirits have perished. Why else would she be motionless on the floor? No, Cockluster. Oh no! Cockluster has a point. All death is not moving around anymore. So Polly used to be dead, but she was still moving around. But she's not her ghost. So must be dead. Option. Opinion validated. Concern Paulina reinstated. Do neither of you understand how fiction works? Apparently not. And if you don't find a way to soothe their faces, Cockluster will spend forever thinking your murder. Oh, that won't be good. You're right, do not murder, but watch how we revive her again with this magical potion. I call it whiskey. Running internal search. Object, whiskey. Whiskey is a type of alcohol that, with no restorative properties whatsoever, unable to reverse mortality. I love! Polly, we missed you. We missed you so much. I'm so glad you're back from the dead. I mean, like, I'm not. I'm a ghost. I'm still dead. So, Midori did kill you. What? No. Gosh. You guys are really need to read the script in advance. I am writing multiple scripts at all times. She means... Thanks, Lorrainer, for the voices. I'm trying my best on that. The male voices are very hard for me to do because I am female. Oh, hey! Oh, it's River! Yay! She means the shows. Show Satan below. We are never going to actually manage before this play here, are we? Yeah, probably not. There seems to be often a lack of follow-through on high school projects and loose threads. Who cares? You and your friends played a great prank or were the recipient of a good prank respectively. Then you got 2 fun and plus 1 boldness. Alright. So I just need to work on my charm and then we can do that.
But it's lunchtime.
Let's do this.
Ah, two. One more hard voice. Ah. Alright, time to rehydrate my throat and go back into it. Gosh, I'm gonna be so dead at work tomorrow. By that, I mean my voice is gonna be dead. When you arrive at Scott and Carl Custer's table, Scott isn't there. He comes back and you sit down, clearly delighted. Oh, man, everybody's butts smell great today. Like a bouquet of butts, a butt bouquet. And look at this, Midori's here too. Hey Midori, I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff. Scott, I advise you to terminate your current course of action. What? Translating previous urgency in the Scott readable format. One moment, please. Scott, smelling butts equals bad. What? How could smelling butts be bad when smelling butts is so good? It is not good. It is bad. See also uncouth, invasive, and totally nasty. But. Either Scott is malfunctioning or he's just been distracted by some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute. You don't understand how Kokoshi is right.
Touchdown.
I love hearing Aaron's voice. Oh, I already have one of those. Scott hands you a piece of purple construction paper. On it, and he has written, could I smell your butt? Yes or no? This is not a legally sound document. Allow me to assist. Kokoshi prints off 500 copies of very official-looking bureaucratic form and hands them to Scott. He clearly has put some thought into this. Form A-55. Anal olfactory for this request. Wow, it's even got a seal from the Bureau of Oh wow, these big words kill me. Unethical tush tasting. Oh, thanks for the follow too, River. Yay! Do you see now, friend Scott? Bureaucracy can be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go pass these out to everyone. While Scott is gone, Kokoshi prints out a form, a single copy in a different form, and hands it to you. It's from I Love You 6969 Romance Escalation Concert Request. Nice. Aw, I want this to be printed off for me. That's such sweet. I would pin it on my wall. Or pin it or frame it. No worries. Aw, River, you're so sweet. You're such a ray of sunshine. Charm. Alright. The gym. We're safe again. Haha. I feel like I'm always running away from home. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. One point, you're about to eliminate by a player from the other team, but suddenly convince him not to throw the ball. You have a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears and you take advantage of the moment of weakness and throw the ball at him. I would so do that. You lose 5 Versi. A stat that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but that isn't right now. Well, there is a Monster Prom sequel. It's the Monster Camp. So, we will have to play that one day. Yeah, I like to think the one with glasses is me there. But one day I'll make a Monster Prom OC. One day. I haven't been back to drawings for a little bit just because I had a lot of early 2020, not COVID related life events happened, and getting into that mental creative space has been hard. So I thought streaming might do it, and it actually kind of is helping, which is nice because I know I'm never gonna be a competitive streamer like everyone else, with like having competitive games and all that. Like doing some nice relaxed games like this and just having fun with the voices. That's what I like and such. I know that I don't plan on being a big streamer, but this is just something fun for me to do, and hopefully it's fun for you guys too. By that I mean also just plus putting it on YouTube. I also have a YouTube channel. If you go onto my Twitch page, it follows to my Instagram, which is all cosplay related. And the YouTube channel is where I store these streams, so that way if Twitch ever gets rid of them, YouTube has them still. In the next game, you find yourself stuck on a team with Custer, Miranda, Liam, 3 great friends with hot bods but 0 dodgeball skills.
Detected.
Correction. Aggregate team dodgeball skill index -0.56. Fine, I'll just show myself out then. What? So what, Bugbuster? We may not be very good at dodgeball, but we got something even better on our side. Me! I am a princess. The other team doesn't even have a lowly viscount. Victory is ours by divine right.
Whatever, you're obviously the charismatic underdog.
Every time with Liam, I have to yawn. Every time with him. I don't know why.
Obviously, they care about an underlings in the same situation. The other team might win the game, but we'll get the moral victory.
Negative. The opposing team is a group of scrappy youths from the wrong side of the tracks. They are roughly 86% more sympathetic than we are. Sympacato, or According to my calculations, there is no logical way for us to achieve victory, moral or otherwise. Nonsense! Vanderbilts don't lose. Not an international interludes and not dodgeball. We simply have to find a way of winning beyond logic. Now, who among us is the most illogical? Of course, Midori. What shall we do? Christian sees no way to win because he's thinking like a robot. To win, you have to think like a ball. We've been training for our whole lives. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna lose some stuff.
Dodgeballs can think we're just hurling them at each other like we're inanimate object projectiles.
Every time!
This is an outrage. Why are we here playing this game while we should be creating strongly worded online petition?
What are you talking about, Liam, my dear? Midori wasn't talking about thinking like a dodgeball. She must meant that we ought to think like a royal ball. In other words, we must throw a party. Serfs, release the streamers, bring out the hors d'oeuvres, unleash the bagpipes. Bagpipes.
Balls, rise up against your cool masters. The revolution arrive. Balls will bounce and heads will roll. Yes, comrades, come to me. Together we will.
Liam's dramatic monologue is interrupted by 20 high-speed dodgeballs hitting him in the face and dick, and he falls over in pain. To be honest, I would do that too.
Server error.
Possibility of victory now at 0.0%, preparing to lose gracefully. Good game, fellow competitors, good game. I am not upset at the events that are unfolding currently. Please report to my arm for congratulations, high fives. Another day, Lucha Dodgeball covers your bruises and welts, and that splattered the remains of hors d'oeuvres Miranda was attempting to provide. You lose 2 fun and 1 charm. Alright, we gotta get more charm back. Gotta go back into the gym. Don't be in the gym.
Let's do this.
Alright. Dodgeball takes place, and the missile body spot full of players used to utterly discourage. Seems utterly discouraged. She thinks not worthy of anything. Dodgeball. She attempts to throw a ball herself. You explain to her that the many ways you think is unique and also while defending the many pleasures of life. What helps capably find reasons to keep playing and gain self-worth. You gain 1 BFF. Sally, she's not part of this game. So that beautiful friendship will take place off screen and 2 plus charm. 2 plus 2 charm. A few minutes later, Calcuster approaches you. You can tell you're nervous because all the fans. You can tell he's nervous. His fans are all running at maximum speed. Hello, friend Midori. My calculations indicate that I possess greater than average amorous feelings in relation to you. I am considering upgrading our relationship to more than friends. However, quantitatively, analysis of the relevant data pools indicates a disturbing trend. If a potential love interest cannot get along, and their partner's with their partner's parents, relationship success probability drops to 0.006%. I've only met 2 of my current boyfriends and my ex-boyfriend's families. The other ones I haven't honestly met their parents. So I would say yes, that's true. But I mean, I know my boyfriend has met my mom, because I don't have a dad. And I don't think it's not that, I don't know what she thinks. She's, yeah. I have what you organics would call a good relationship with the library computers that function as my parental units. I would like to meet them and receive their blessing. Since you are such a kind, upstanding individual, this should not be an issue. Oh, fuck. Neither of those adjectives accurately describe you more. More accurate would be horny and horny. Well, it looks like you got to concoct a brilliant plan to woo Custer's parents. Learn binary so you can understand their native tongue. Yeah! You pick up a copy of binary for 010010000111010101 011011101 011011101 011010010 011001001 Okay, I'm not good at coding. I didn't take a class on it. I actually hope that secretly means something that they put in, because that would be great. You learned some basic controversial phrases like, nice to meet you, and I would very much like to practice intercourse with your son. Why would you tell the parents that? The date goes great. Calc's parents are so impressed by your linguistic chops that they give you his admin password. Woo! That's some next level stuff there. Oh my. George, okay. Takei or Takai? I need to look up how he says it again. They seem to have given you administrative access to my system. With that kind of access, you can adjust all kinds of preferences. Screen resolution, plug and play, mouse sensitivity. You're a little disturbed that his parents gave you intimate access to their son's most personal configured files, but who are you to judge their culture? You can do your creativity once more. Alright. Going to lunch. Last lunch, and I gotta figure out. Then I gotta either do fun or boldness. Let's see what we get after. You approach Scott and Cal Cluster sitting at the table, conveniently located near a power outlet. Cal Cluster is charging. Scott is confused. What do you mean you don't eat, bro? If you don't eat, what are you gonna get? How are you ever gonna get swole? Premise invalid. I am a robot. Robots don't get swole. Swelling in robots is also an extremely bad sign. Not eating? Not getting swole? How do you live, bro? Technically, I do not live. I wanted my greatest source of sadness. Ah, don't be sad, buddy. You know what'll cheer you up? Some pizza. Pizza always cheers me up. What? Pizza always basically cheers everyone up. Invalid suggestion. Pizza is a food which I do not eat. I am not designated to consume organic material, only electricity. But. You're actually pretty worried that Scott's head is going to explode, but then you're going to have to clean it up. Better find a way to satisfy his curiosity. Scott, electricity is the coolest thing most. Have you ever tried eating a white meat? Lightning? That loud, bright thing that comes out of the sky. I hate lightning. Whoa! Negative, Scott. The loud thing is called thunder. Oh, what's lightning then? I don't. I realize I can't do a dog bark. I can only do like the small like the brightest thing that comes out of the sky, but without the noise.
Great!
Oh wow! Noise-free lightning? Just like a fat-free protein shake? That sounds so energetic. I'll go eat some right now. Please do not. But it's too late. Scott's already running around outside with his mouth open, staring at the sky. Good thing it's not raining or anything. Now you get to enjoy some alone time with Cloud Cluster. Dang it, I thought I'd get a stat from that.
Let's do this.
Alright. Boldness or fun, boldness or fun, boldness or fun. This is a hard choice. Alright. Let's go be bold. Today you skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way. Theory says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck. Might be a bit bold. And then you get too boldness. Oh boy, that's an optional wall. Anyway, look at you. You could start doing something productive. Or you could put your blanket. Or you could put on your blanket. Oh, I still get to. I just didn't get to do that many chances. Put on your blanket and get some good old ghost shenanigans. You're looking for someone, but you run into to the person that might finally see through your ghostly deception, apart from boring Liam. Hi! Hiya! Wait, what's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this.
Finally, someone else knows. It's clearly just Midori wearing a.
I can't believe it! Because it's just too cool to be true.
Come on! It's not cool nor true.
Shh, Liam, I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over all your jealousy. So tell me, how did you die? We have to share so much ghost gossip, or ghost tips, as I like to call it. Good question. Time to improv a lie with another bigger lie. That's my charm. My charm is that creativity, fun is lower. Let's do that. Oh, I knew I was gonna get on. You're a sacrifice? Oh, boo. The only thing people always sacrifice is virgin. So you're a virgin, huh? You know what they say, die a virgin, afterlife a virgin. No wonder you wear that sheet. You must be butt ugly underneath there.
Wait, so she's a ghost wearing a sheet. This is just too much.
They leave. The only thing that gains some serious insecurity is Knuckle. Oh, that was. Oh, well. Womp womp. Let's go, Cloud Cluster! Calculaster. Oh, wow.
Let's do this.
I should just call you Cal for short. You finally pick up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. I do not know, Midori. I have stored countless images of you failing again and again in my... Say that again! He's so cold! And not in a machine pun way either. Ah! Failing to failing again, am I? But I have quite a lot of memory RAM, and yet your failures have taken like a third of it. I even made a silly loop of footage of a lo-fi hip-hop playing in the background to make it less depressing.
Is this what people call lame?
Oh, I just heard the voiceover said this is what people call lame. I am not so sure what is required to be succeeded at prom, but all date gathering implies whatever it is cannot be achieved by partnering with you. Sorry, friend Midori.
Starting rejection protocol.
Oh, look! I'm in the ghost sheet as well. That's prom night, so why did you decide to ask anyone to prom? Why did you decide to ask anyone to prom while wearing a blanket? You pretend to be a ghost, yet you're the only one haunted by the ghost of your failures. Boo. Well, I got more outcomes. Ooh. 17 more outcomes, 17 new events. Most likely to be replaced by an evil version of themselves while no one's realizing. And most artificial, not genuine. Okay. I love how there's more people now. I know in the next one you get the date. That one, where's the Slayer? The Slayer, the Coven, and there's one more. If anything, we'll just watch the trailer together, and I'll debate. Well, I'll wait for it to go more on sale. With Steam winter stuff when Steam sales come up, because I know they come because all my friends complain about how their wallets are gonna get wrecked. Riggedy wrecked! Burp. 6 weeks may have been the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and what we could be. You know what? Like it always does. Life happened, and it was wonderful. Clickluster uploaded his mind to the net and finally became the internet. Now surfing the web is 200% nicer. Damien found peace in the world's most unexpected way. He kept punching everything until one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry, but in her free time she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far called watermelon flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS dope. For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed to be larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom that might have ended there, but then there were plenty of battles left in the war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Hey, new background song. Now I finally have it at a good volume. So here's the new imagery for this one. It's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. I actually like these songs.
I'm gonna take you all tonight on a scary walk in the park. You will see how we have fun alright when the sunlight's gone and it's time for dark.
Sorry, I just really like this song.
The feelings to vanish.
I will have to actually download the music to this.
The fun is to flourish.
So you still have some of the old images in here, but then you still have to keep the new images. So, yeah, so it's just all fun for all. Mountain juice.
Entrance right on time. Got you talking, got your class.
Let's see.
Just try to loosen up your
So these are all the voice actors. So, I wonder if they did Tate and Leonard. Oh, Leonard is. Oh, sorry, it made your voice sound so bad. Susie was in there. Dang it! I gotta see who she was again. Oh, I love Susie. So, yeah. This is it. I still really need to cosplay. Epic Rice Cooker? Oh, sweet! Hey, Epic Rice Cooker, thanks for the follow. I like your name. And here we are. Thanks for playing. Usually if you do succeed going to the prom, you have a little picture of them together. But yeah, you unlocked 4 new images. Alright. Let's go look out to see there were, and then... Yeah, here's a variation, so you can... Whichever one. So normally on this one, so I would have gone that. But since I did the blanket route, yeah. So, here's that. And more art. I'm not too sure how we always get more art, but yeah. Oh! Oz, Amira, Lal, Liam, and Polly. She's just dressed always so cute. Very hipster. let's find out what the other art is. Oh! Violet and Tate. I didn't get to voice her, but I like doing her voice. Apparently I sound like Louise from Bob's Burgers when I do her voice. Hi, thanks. Oh, you're welcome, Epic Rice Cooker. Alright, and that's such a good Polly fan art. And then the Monstronas. I gotta know. Fine. So. I think everyone is just drawing. Or... Okay. So now I need to do some Monstronas. Alright. So since that camp one is out, how about this? We'll watch the trailer together. So, oop, yes. I'm gonna quit out of that, and then we'll watch this, and then I'll end the stream. So.
Hey, stranger. Are you here for some Monster Camp gossip? You've come to the right place.
Sorry, that's all.
This year, there's a lot of gossip, and it's all thanks to the 6 sexy campers everyone is trying to date. There's this witch with 3 evil exes lurking around, a cursed monster slayer that now befriends monsters, and a robot who may or may not have led an uprising of the machines.
Oh.
Then there's not 1, but 2 demons. A buff, beautiful warmonger, and the Prince of Hell. They're so hot, they made trees pollinate by dressing as sexy bees.
What?
And let's not forget the breathtaking Grim Reaper. They're so famous, they found a regular cat and turned it into an internet sensation.
Oh.
So there's just 1 question left.
It's actually
Are you joining us?
Pack your bags. Welcome to Monster Camp, the second multiplayer dating sim
This was actually
ever.
the first actual
Gather your
Monster
friends
Prom.
and face all kinds of wacky
awesome.
situations till you find summer love or get brutally rejected. You will fish for awesome secret endings, meet a ton of new characters, and discover
Oh
all
my gosh.
kinds of surprises hidden in the game. Are you ready to fight for love?
Yes.
Monster Camp. Be your worst self.
Okay. Might go after the Grim Reaper, to be honest. Sorry, Damien. But yeah, that was the... No, we'll just leave it on that. So, Monster Prom Camp. It's about $11 on Steam. But a special promotion ends on October 30th, so the day before Halloween. But yeah. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. I hope you have a great night, and I hope you watch. I'll edit this video and then put it on my YouTube. If you don't know where my YouTube is, you can look up Agent Midori on YouTube, or I have a link on it in my on my Twitch as well with my Instagram that is mostly cosplay related. So I will catch you all later, and hopefully, if I'm able to succeed, we'll do some more events. There's the book one I know we had to do, and then I might go just do twice to go get some money and then go try to flirt with some monsters. So we'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to do that, and then I know there's a Vera secret ending in the first one. I don't know if it carries from through to the second one, where you can get her be a prom queen, and there's like a Blodo sacrifice and such. And there's like the penguin mask one, and yeah. So, yeah, anyway, alright. I'll see you all later. Have a good night. Agent Midori signing out.